What's up, everybody? Cardfight Destiny here once again for a, not really deck profiling, but a trial deck overview, I guess I'll call it for now. Or a trial deck look. And today's trial deck is, of course, the newest one, and as you can see, I've already taken out a package, because I don't think you guys want to see me fumbling with packaging. But today's trial deck is Trial Deck 13, Successor of the Sacred Regalia. Regalia. However you want to pronounce it. I'm pronouncing it Regalia because that's how I've been pronouncing it all my life. Fuck off. Anyway, starting off with, we have the starting Vanguard for the trial deck. And like most starting Vanguards for trial decks, it's the 6K vanilla. We have Reflector Angel, who I really like the artwork for. I love the fact she's an angel because I'm an angel feather user primarily. But I hate the fact that she's just a pure-ass 6K vanilla with no Forerunner skill at all. What I really wish that these trial deck starters would have done would have been something like Forerunner, like it just when a Genesis unit rides over it, call it to rearguard circle, and it gets power minus 1000, making it a 5K booster. That would have been perfect. I don't know why they've always, until I think it's going to be trial decks 16 and 17 are going to be introducing Forerunning starting Vanguards. Granted, Trial Deck 12 was technically the one to introduce that, but all it did was just reissue Goyusha. I'm getting off topic. Next up, you get the trigger lineup. You get 4 Lemon Witch Limonccino, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Lemon Witch Limonccino, that makes about the most sense out of anything else. This is going to be perfect because you're going to need her for critical triggers once Extra Booster 12, Waltz of the Goddesses comes out because of the Witch Legion that's in there. So if you get 4 trial decks, that's going to be perfect because you're going to have way more than you need of her, and those can go there. You get 4 Bandit Dandy. I love that name. Oh, Dandy. Bandit Danny. Still like the name. I just kind of wish it was Dandy, now that I think about it. Not because of Space Dandy, but just because Bandit Dandy rolls off the tongue so well. You get 4 Patrol Guardians. 4 stand triggers, things that are going to be getting taken out instantly. For other stuff. And 4 Witch of Big Pot Laurier. So, your standard vanilla rainbow trigger lineup that you always get with trial decks. Now, moving on to the grade 1s. You get 4 Battle Maiden Mihikarihime, the 8K vanillas. You get 2 Battle Maiden Tatsutahime, which if you bought BT 10, you'll have plenty of them lying around too. Tatsutahime skill is Counterblast 2. When an attack hits Vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted a Genesis unit, you may pay the cost if you do Soul Charge 3. It's kind of a heavy cost, even though, yeah, you do get the Soul Charge 3. But that's something that's definitely getting taken out. You get 4 more. You get 4 Witch of Cats Cumin, or Cumin, however you want to pronounce that. I pronounce it Cumin. Standard, when called to rearguard circle, Soul Charge 1 unit. Really good, still nonetheless, and again, you're going to be getting plenty of them, even though if you bought a crap ton of BT 10s, you'll have a crap ton of her to begin with. And then the big card of the set that's going to be really perfect, 4 Apple Witch Cider. Basically, what Apple Witch Cider does is, when you call her to the Guardian Circle, if you have a Regalia Vanguard, you choose that Vanguard, and you give the skill, when a unit is sent from the Guardian Circle to the drop zone, move that unit into the Soul. Instant 7 unit Soul Charge when you Quintet Wall, which is going to be perfect for Minerva when she comes out. And again, you're going to have an overabundance of her when you buy this, because you're going to need 4 trial decks to build Minerva. Moving on to your grade 2 lineup, you get 4 Battle Maiden Izunahime. Is it Izunahime? Yeah, Izunahime. your standard 10k vanilla Vanguard, 10k vanilla unit. You get 2 Battle Maiden Sahohimes. Sahohime's skill, Counterblast 1 when an attack hits Vanguard. When this unit's attack hits Vanguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 3. Again, overabundance for already if you bought enough BT10s. You get 1 Goddess of Trees Juniper, the 12k attacker for Regalia, which, strangely enough, usually units like this, they make you buy for the trial decks to get. She's getting issued as a single R in BT14. Bushiroad. Why couldn't you do this for, I don't know, Knight of Nullity Revenger Masquerade? What is it? Nullity Revenger Masquerade. Unrivaled Starvader Radon! Bushiroad, you get on my nerves sometimes. And then you get 4 Battle Maiden Shitateruhime, the Special Interceptor for Genesis. I don't know why they did that. They could have given you 2 more Sahohimes and given you 2 of her like they've been doing a lot of recently, but okay. Now moving on, of course, to the Grade 3 lineup is where the gold happens. I will save that for last, though, as you get 4 Witch of Wolves Saffron, who is the generic 15k limit break that becomes a 15k limit break that also gains power plus 2,000 if she's on rearguard circle, making her 12k rearguard or 15k vanguard. Okay, I do like her though, but it's the most generic skill of all. You get 2 Battle Maiden Mizuhas. Mizuha is a really, really good vanguard. If only she was 11k. Ring a bell with Nightmare Doll Chelsea from last video. Anyway, Mizuha's skill. When you Soul Blast, when she attacks, Soul Blast 2, and she gains power plus, Soul Blast 2, excuse me. When she attacks Soul Blast 3, she gains power plus 5,000 and critical plus 1. And when she attacks a Vanguard, she gains 3,000 power. Really, really good, very, very minimal cost to get a crit trigger. And in Genesis, that's like nothing. So, definitely a worthwhile unit to run, and until BT14 comes out, she's going to be my main Vanguard for this deck. And then to wrap things up, the big card herself, Regalia of Wisdom's Angelica. Oh, Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. I don't know where that other S came from. I'm not really partial to Angelica. The only reason I want her is just because I need her to make Minerva a 13k base, because Minerva is her cross break ride. Angelica's skill. When Genesis unit rides over her, Soul Blast 3 gives the unit power plus 10,000, and you get to draw 2 cards. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but I still think Himiko is the better break ride for Genesis, only for the fact that Himiko gives your rearguards plus 5k. All the way, Angelica is the best break ride to go if you're going Minerva, but Himiko is still the better break ride if you're going to use any of the other Genesis Grade 3s, especially if you're going to run Yatagarasu when Set 15 comes out, which I will get to eventually in Set 15. Excuse me, Set 14 comes out. Which, like I said, I will get to when the time comes, so don't worry about that. So that is pretty much the Genesis trial deck overall. For what you pay, depending on how much you pay and where you go to pay, it's worthwhile. Don't get it for 20 bucks. Don't get any trial deck for 20 bucks, really. Unless you are in a real rush. That's how much I paid for this, because I bought it from a card shop. If you can, try and get it from an online retailer. Most of them will charge you between $13.50 if you go to, like, say, Ideal 808, to $15 if you try Amazon. If you can get it for that price, it's a worthwhile trial deck to go after. It's just cards like, it's just the fact that you need to buy the trial deck to get this card. At least until EB11 excuse me, that's Shadow Palace. EB12 comes out when she's reprinted as a SP that is more than likely, seeing how Bushiroad's been doing it, 1 per case. So yeah. if you can, go out and try and get this trial deck, because Minerva's going to be amazing when she comes out. Other than that, you don't really need to buy this trial deck unless you're going after Minerva. And that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more. Once BT14 comes out, you will definitely be seeing a Minerva deck profiling, as well as a Yatagarasu profiling, and a couple of other stuff, maybe. So, this is Cardfight Destiny, and I will see you all later, people. Peace. So, something I'm not usually used to doing. This is an addendum I have to add on to the end of the video. I actually already had finished recording and editing the video. I was in the middle of uploading it when I noticed this little glaring issue. My trial deck is actually 49 cards. I'm missing one card. The card in question I'm missing is... and here comes... I'm missing Existence Angel. Now, technically this card isn't crucial, as she wasn't going in the Minerva build exactly, and I don't know if she was going to go into my other build, though I wish I could have actually had that card to play around with and see if it would work in the Yatagarasu build I was going to do with my old Genesis deck. Hopefully my other trial decks that I'm going to be getting, because I have 2 on the way from Ideal 808, and I'll be getting a 4th one eventually. Hopefully they'll have it, but if they don't, I'm going to be severely disappointed, or if something happens, I'm going to be severely disappointed. I've already emailed Bushiroad requests about what I should do for the fact that I'm missing one of them. But yeah, just a fair warning, because I also heard from one of the guys on a Facebook page I'm a part of that he also was missing an Existence Angel, but instead his deck was still 50 cards because he had gotten a second Goddess of Trees, I think it's Goddess of Trees, Juniper? Whatever, he got a second Juniper in his. So, just a fair warning, when you go out and buy this trial deck, do beware that you could get either 49 cards or get 50 cards, but get an extra card and miss a specific card. You obviously will know if you're missing Angelica by some miracle if you miss Angelica, because she's on the front of the package. But other than that, just buyer beware, pretty much. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see y'all later.